maybe, because that was like the first thing I ever produced, and I kind of fell into it in a weird way.
Right.
They wanted me to write jokes, but then I started then they were like, well, you know comics, why don't you just produce it? Like, I didn't really know what I was doing,
Didn't matter. Babe.
And I really kind of just like booked comics that I either had their number or I thought they didn't like me and I wanted to like give them a job so that they'd like me more. Like Ian Edwards, I never knew if he liked me or not, and I like loved him, so I was like, hey, you want to do my show? It was like my way of just like trying to get like to hang out with him. Man. Yeah. Or just like people who I thought that I at least knew needed like a TV set, or like Chris D'Elia, I don't think he had done a TV set at that point. And him and I were doing like open mics and doing like Long Beach bowling alleys and shit. And I was like, I think this guy's pretty good. And then just people that needed like a tape, because back then, if you didn't have a tape, you didn't have shit. You needed a tape. Remember that? You needed a 5-minute tape to do the talk shows, to do Letterman, to do Leno. Everyone was just trying to get a tape.
And I would never send a tape out.
Yeah.
I would send blank tapes out.
That's amazing.
And sometimes they call me and say, your set was great, but we're not going to use you for this segment and shit like that.
Wait, shut up. You would intentionally send a blank?
I would send blank tapes to everybody. The best one was the guy from Houston, Mark Babbitt, who called me back and said, your tape was great. And he was a cokehead and a half. That's how I got with him. And then years later, I heard about Chelsea sending the tape out with her fucking on the washer and dryer at the end.
Is that true?
It's like fucking everybody. I never saw it.
But was it sent to the Comedy Store?
No, it was sent to different bookers. And it was sent like as a joke from Chelsea. I heard it was a joke from Chelsea.
Oh, got it.
Because Chelsea put 5 minutes of her doing stand-up.
Right.
And then her getting fucked on a washer dryer just to see if they would watch past that certain point.
It's a pretty good
And
joke.
then they came back out years later and said she put out a sex tape. And she was like,
no,
dummies,
I was joking. Oh, she did it as a joke.
I sent it out.
I remember that now.
Do you remember now? That's why she's like,
she totally fucking slammed. They were like, yeah, assholes.
She's like, hey, dummies, guess who sent that out?
Yeah, me.
Me. Because the guy at the Comedy Store was the one that edited for her. And he, after about 3 weeks, he couldn't take it, and he had to tell somebody. I just edited a tape from Chelsea. It's her doing 5 minutes and her fucking at the end on a washer dryer. So Chelsea just wanted to fuck with people.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that's what it was.
That's so funny. I think you're right. You're definitely right.
Towards the end of her show, they came back at her and said,
yeah, they tried to unearth some scandal.
Right.
Don't try to make this a thing.
They even tried to blackmail her. Didn't they even try to like say we have a sex
Chelsea
tape?
doesn't give a fuck.
And she's like,
she
guys,
gives no fucks.
You want that tape? I got it at my house.
I'll tweet this shit right this minute. Yeah, I looked good back then. Yeah, I would love to tweet my naked body from 50 years ago.
I knew Chelsea back then?
I knew Chelsea. I think you knew her probably before I did.
98.
Yeah, you knew her before I did.
98.
I mean, I knew her when she got her, like, right before she got the pilot.
I tortured her, and she fucking hated me ever since.
Oh, no.
Hated me ever since. At the Black Club next to the chicken place.
In L.A.?
Yeah, down on Wilshire. There's a Black Club.
The Union or something?
Oh,
the Union,
yeah.
The Comedy Union.
Oh, yeah. What happened to that place?
I think it's still going on.
It's still going on. Yeah, it's still going on.
I remember going there. Is that the place in the open mic you have to pick out of a bucket? Like all these open micers come and they put in their name.
They have a lot of those now.
But you wait. They don't even pick it out and say go home.
It's a lottery. They make you wait the whole time.
You have to wait the whole. You wait 4 hours.
That's why I try not to do them. I get stuck at going to a few of the same places because that's brutal.
Like the Improv Olympic does that too. You wait for 3 hours.
Ice House does it. A lot of places do
Improv Olympic is done.
It is?
How crazy is that? The one on Hollywood is.
Yeah, close to a year or two ago, right?
It is crazy that it was there for that long. Like the best real estate in the city, that Improv Olympic was paying that rent next to the Roosevelt.
The Improv Olympic was a ripoff.
I only went to go do stand-up, and you'd go at 4 o'clock, and you'd wait till 10 and probably not even get up.
Jeez, it was a fucking
That's why I only did bars. I would do that Westwood Brew Co. Did you ever go down there?
Never.
In Westwood?
That's Neil's, right?
It was... No, Neil's is West Side Comedy Theater. That's now. But there was a bar at Westwood on the UCLA campus that we would go to on Mondays and Thursdays. You show up at 10 o'clock, and you go on at like 1 a.m. You just wait. And there's a bunch of drunk college kids like, nah! Like just walking out during your set, singing karaoke next door. It was a nightmare. I mean, I did shitholes for a long time. That Lucky Strike bowling alley. This is why I think you and I never saw each other.
That's why.
Because you were doing clubs and I was doing like rooms. I was doing rooms. I was doing like Miyagi's. Do you remember the sushi restaurant? They used to have a room there.
Tuesday nights.
Yeah, that's right. Tuesday nights, 10 o'clock. And they'd have MTV Jams playing on the TV.
10 Planet Kush, it drains the lactic motherfucking acid. People won't cop to it. The health specialists say, no, that doesn't happen, Joey. Yes, it fucking does. I got friends at Harvard, bitch. I'm like Garth Brooks. I got friends in high places, motherfuckers.